Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Moletrap. That's me. And I got a game here from the Pro League playoffs. I gotta warn you right off the bat here, this may spoil part of the Pro League playoffs for you. This is game 3 of the first set between WemadeFOX and MBCgame Hero. And I'm doing this game especially for Joe. Big shout out to Joe. He asked me to do, and I'm actually going to kind of spoil what happens. Well, you kind of already know what happens, actually, because Joe wanted me to do some cheese games. He said he hadn't seen any good cheese in a while, and I heard this was a very good cheesy game. This has been recommended to me, so I'm going to do it. This is Pusan, who's the white Protoss player who sent out his 5th probe, possibly his 4th probe, I didn't see, and versus Pure, who's the blue Protoss player. And yeah, this is going to be hopefully pretty interesting. Things are going to happen pretty quick here because this probe is going right in. Is he going to go into the main base? Where is he going to go? He might go up on that ridge. Yes, this is the Pro League playoffs, so they're playing all the different maps that have been in the Pro League for the last year, including this one, Heartbreak Ridge. New Heartbreak Ridge. And I've missed this map. This is a fun map. These guys are excited about StarCraft 2 about to come out. Anyway, yeah, so this is Pusan versus Pure. Pusan's been playing pretty well this the last season. You know, he kind of was one of those guys that was an old timer that was no longer good at all, but he's actually been showing that he can actually play decently well in the Pro League the last year or so. Pure, of course, heavy Pro League hitter for WemadeFOX. One of the top Protoss players around these days. Anyway, so we're going to see what happens. Pusan has planted down a gateway behind Pure's base up on that ridge. He may do a second gateway as well. But Pure's actually sending out a very early scout after his gateway. He's got a gateway similar down. Well, it's not too early, actually, but he's sending out an early scout. He's going to see that there's nothing in Pusan's base, and he's going to be able to react pretty quickly. We're going to see if he's going to maybe cancel that assimilator. Yeah, he sees it. And what's he going to do? Yeah, cancels the assimilator. He's going to plant down another gateway because he's expecting a 2-gate rush is what's going on. Oh, and he's going to man a pylon Pusan also. Nice. Oh, but what he might put something in Pusan's base actually because Pusan isn't going to have anything there. Okay, he sees it. He sees the shield battery on top of his own ramp up there. He's got a probe fighting a probe there. That would be epic if he left the manor pylon there and put something in Pure's base. That would be awesome. And I have not seen this game, so I don't know what happens. But he is going to build a pylon on top of the ramp there. So maybe not on that manor pylon, but he is going to build something proxy there. And look at this. He's going in. He's going to try and take out the probe. Oh, almost gets the probe. He's trying to pick off that probe. The probe recharges on the shield battery. He's figuring if he could pick out that probe, it wouldn't be able to build more pylons or anything like that. And now Pure is putting a gateway on the top of Pusan's ramp. Pusan has killed off the manor pylon in his base. And now there's just some fighting going on. Pusan has the advantage here because he can fall back to that shield battery. If it comes to a Zealot versus Zealot battle, he can fall back to that shield battery. I don't know what he's going to put down there. He needs some kind of ranged units there, like Dragoons, to really make this super effective. Or a Forge is what it's going to say, so he can put cannons up there. That's exactly what he's going to do. He looks like he's blocking the ramp to make sure nothing can get out for a counterattack. But Liddy doesn't know the counterattack. Oh, the Zealot gets chapped on the inside and it can't reach. Oh, it pops the probe. Is it going to be able to? Yes, I think it can access. Yes, it can access the shield battery from the low ground. So he's going to be able to recharge. Awesome. And now he's blocking the ramp. A cannon's going up there. 3 Zealots on 2 on the ramp. He's going to try and bring that Zealot around the back. He can recharge the Zealots. Yes, he recharges the Zealot on the ramp. The Zealots come in. They're chasing the other Zealots. Pusan's Zealots are falling back, but the cannon is about to come in. He might be able to kill off the cannon before it comes in, though. 2 Zealots turn to fight the other Zealots. No, he's targeting down the cannon. He's targeting down the cannon. He gets the cannon to cancel. That's huge. Pusan gave up his ramp a little bit early, trying to save those Zealots. He lost the cannon. Instead, he's going to have to try and put a new one on. But now Pure's gateway has finished, and Pure has made his counter Zealot. 2 cannons on the ridge there now. And it's going to be hard for him to put out enough Zealots to really take both those cannons out with 4 Zealots and a shield battery on the top of that ramp. Yeah, he's going to be able to trade out the Zealots and charge them back. Zealot is now, one of Pure's Zealots is now in Pusan's supply line attacking probes. And it's going to die to probe fire in just a moment here. But a second Zealot's coming in as well. So he's hitting Pusan where it hurts because Pusan cannot keep up the proxy zealots and cannons without an economy of his own, and he's having to fight these zealots off with just probes. He's fighting several probes against his one zealot. The zealot obviously has a huge advantage. He's now running in, though, several zealots, realizing that he can't break that top there. He's falling back his zealots, but I think, no, he hasn't sent them in, actually. I'm surprised he doesn't have them in there. But in the meantime, Pure has built his own forge in his own base to get some cannons up for defensive purposes. But a cannon is about to warp in his base. I believe it's going to be within range of his gateway as well. So this is going to be sort of an economic elimination race of sorts. But I think Pure is doing a lot better here. He's still got his full economy, whereas Pusan has lost so many probes. But Pusan kind of has a military advantage here. He's got these cannons coming in, and he's going to be within range. Yes, he's within range of the gateway, so he's going to be able to start picking off those new... he's going to pick off the production facilities in his main. And he's going to be able to actually run his zealots in there. Pure is not... I don't know why Pure isn't building a cannon in his main base to stop those zealots. I guess he's just going to go all-in attack here. He sent those 2 zealots that were defending to Pusan's base, figuring if he can get those 3 zealots in there, the probes were able to just barely fight off, 1 zealot at a time. But if he can get 3 zealots in there at once, he can kill them all at once. But both players have 3 probes at each other's bases. I'm sorry, 3 zealots attacking the probes. So both players are running their probes to each other's bases. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. Someone Pure has 400 minerals. We just saw Pure's first-person view, and he has 400 minerals in the bank and several probes. If he can get his probes there, probes attacking probes on the way. He's going to kill off Pusan's Nexus and then rebuild in his base. Oh, my God. He's already got a probe over there. Oh, my goodness. He's totally going to rebuild. And that's going to totally nullify the cannons in his own main base. Yes, he's building a Nexus there. He's going to start mining it. Pusan's old main. This is absolutely ridiculous. And he has to fight this off, though. Pusan might fall back with his own units. Let's see. What is he going to do? He's sending a single zealot. No, yes, he has sent his zealots back there. It's 4 zealots and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 probes versus 4 zealots and I think only 5 or 6 probes. It's going to come down to their health as well. Pusan is waiting for his last zealot to get back over there to Pure's base, so he can have an even battle there. No, he has another zealot. He has 1 more zealot. So instead of building a Nexus, he only has like 6 probes there. So it's going to be like 5 zealots and 6 probes versus 4 zealots and 9 probes. And this is going to be absolutely insane. He's going to spend his time while he's waiting, attacking that gateway, picking off some buildings, just in case those are his last buildings or something like that. I don't know what Pure still has back in his main. It looks like Pure might still actually have his stuff back in his main. He's just going to sack that gateway, though. It's not important at this point. He's not going to be able to build any more units until he gets mining on that main base. He has it. No! He had 400. I saw he had 465 minerals. And because his main has been abandoned, he's actually made a single probe with that extra 50 minerals and is now mining his main, so he might be able to produce more units. But his units are going to be trapped in his old main if he makes them, if he even has any more gateways there, which he may not. There's the 2 extra zealots finally joining in. He is mining back there, but I don't know if that's going to do much good. He's got a wall going on here. He's got probes backing up the zealots, and that is actually very genius, because then the probes, I believe the probes can actually fire through the zealots because they have a little bit longer range. Let's see if they can. I'm not saying that. Yes, the probes are firing. The probes are able to fire from behind. A single zealot goes down very quickly. Wow. Zealot goes down very quickly. I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh, and look at this. Now Pusan's running it and using the probe's range to hit them from afar, drawing them out. He traps 1 zealot against the edge of the wall, having to bring in probes. Pure has to bring in probes, but one of his zealots is still trapped, gets trapped there, gets picked off. It's now 3 zealots and 2 probes against 3 zealots and several probes, and it looks like Pure has a huge advantage here. Pure is mining as well. It's going to come down to this last battle, and it looks like Pusan's zealots are going to go down. His last probe dying amidst the GG. Wow! Woo! Oh my God, that was insane. Oh man, and that was just ridiculous from one end to the other. Well played by Pure, though. Nicely done. Very, very level-headed play there, taking the win. Wow. GG, thanks for watching.